And good afternoon, evening. See, here we go again. Good evening to you here at WMRS, Sunny 1077. It is our second interview of the evening. I have Miss Leslie Bruder in here with me. She is running for your Union Township Trustee. Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Brandi. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
All right, let's kick this off. And just tell me about yourself.
Okay, a little bit about me. My name is Leslie Bruder, and I'm a Republican candidate running for Union Township Trustee. I was born and raised and live in Monticello. I graduated Twin Lakes High School in 1991. I almost hate saying how old I am. I graduated from Purdue University in 1995. With a degree in financial planning and advising. I met my husband at Twin Lakes, and I was a freshman actually, and he was a senior, so that kind of goes way back. We've been married for almost 15 years now. We have 3 great kids in the Twin Lakes school system. Zeta is in high school, Evan's in middle school, and Jonas is in elementary school. So for the second year, we have kids in 3 schools.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of crazy there. And like I said, with the kids being in the 3 different schools and with their activities, it's pretty busy trying to keep up.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, tell us, what does the Union Township Trustee do?
Great question. The trustee is responsible for many different things, but the 3 main duties are, the first, they help the fire department financially, which provides fire protection to Union Township. We're also setting money aside every year to help the fire department buy a new fire truck. Mm-hmm. And that should happen in 2020, which is just 2 more years.
Yeah, it's not very far.
I know. The second thing we do, we also care for the cemeteries under our ownership, and that includes mowing and maintaining the tombstones. We are hoping to get the Britton Rothrock Cemetery restored, hopefully this year, maybe next year. So just a little update on that one. And lastly, we help with poor relief, which is the major focus of what the trustee actually does. Think of your township trustee as the office of last resort. Somebody told me that, and it really stuck with me and resonated with me. So if someone is really behind on their bills, they can call or come into their trustee and see if they can get some assistance.
Okay. And what are your qualifications to be the trustee?
Well, a few months ago, the former trustee of Union Township had to step down legally because he was running for judge and still is. Mm-hmm. It's a legal conflict and he had to resign. It's not that he necessarily wanted to, but he had to legally. There are 4 of us running for Union Township Trustee, and all 4 of us put our names in to be appointed as a new trustee. And I was actually selected. And now I'm currently the Union Township Trustee, and I've been doing it for the past several months. So I do have a little experience as being a trustee. Also, I've worked at the WIC program, which stands for Women, Infants, and Children, and I've been there for the past 12 years helping low-income families. Many of the people that come into the trustee's office would also qualify for the WIC program, or they would come into the clothing center, which we give out free clothes there. And these are good people that are just trying to get by. Many of them live paycheck to paycheck. Their needs, their concerns are usually different than other people. They worry about how they're going to pay the electric bill. Is the furnace going to go out? How are they going to feed their family? Or plan how they're going to share the one and only vehicle they have for the day, if that vehicle is working. It's just a horrible, vicious cycle, and sometimes they just can't catch a break. Mm-hmm. Also, I have a degree from Purdue in financial planning and advising. Between my work experience as being the current trustee, working at the WIC program, and my degree, I feel I'm the best candidate to help them. I don't want to just throw money at somebody. I want to put them in touch with other agencies that may be able to assist them in a different way. And if they want to sit down with me and want me to help them budget their expenses, to look at ways they can save money, yeah, I would definitely do that, and want to help them with that. My degree in financial planning would really come into play with that. If we can help them in the trustee's office and with some other agencies, then we can work on improving their lives overall to help them break through this vicious cycle of poverty. These are our neighbors, our brothers, our sisters, and we should be doing more to help them.
Yeah.
With my degree and my work experience as being the trustee and working at the WIC program, I feel I bring a lot more to the table to help them.
Outside of running for this office, what are your other contributions to the community?
Great question. I have volunteered a lot in the community for almost a decade now. I would have started sooner, but I had little ones to care at home to care for. And when they got a little bit bigger, I'd actually bring them with me. I volunteered at the clothing center, which is located on the backside of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and we give away free clothing to anybody. I started helping there back in either 2009, 2010. I was active in the Meadowlawn Elementary PTO and still help out behind the scenes a little bit. I used to do the box tops, the Tyson labels, the Aunt Millie bread UPC codes. I still help out with the TerraCycle recycling program. Years ago, I created a breastfeeding support group for moms in White and Carroll County. I saw that there was a need for moms to connect with other moms for support, so I created a group for like-minded mamas. I've met a lot of women through that group and still have some amazing friendships as a result. Another thing that I do is I help with a 4-H poultry club.
Oh, the chickens.
I'm a chicken lady.
Oh, man, they scare me.
They scare you.
Sorry,
I love them.
Sorry,
I love them. They're so cool. We just had a meeting last night, and I'm an assistant leader. Our club has really grown over the years, and it's great to see the kids get excited about chickens just as much as me. I love chickens. Girl, we could talk for an hour about chickens.
Oh, and I'll tell you how scared I am now. They'll peck your eyes out.
I'll bring the little baby chicks in.
The
You can
little
hold them. Oh, you can raise a little chick, then you'll love them as an adult.
No.
They're sweet. Sometimes, maybe not.
What is your big goal for the trustee's office?
Well, I've been the trustee for a couple of months now. One thing that I really wanted to do was increase the hours the trustee's office was open. It used to be open the minimum of 10 hours a week, and that's the state minimum. And I've added Wednesday evening hours from 6:30 to 8. And now people who are working during the day have an option to come in the evening if they need to. And since we started offering the evening hours this past month, we've had several people come in, and it's working out really well so far. So I definitely want to try to keep doing that. I've been working with a teacher at Twin Lakes High School to get a computer that will be available for someone to come into the trustee's office and use to either create a resume to get a job or to search online for a job. This computer will have filters in place, so its purpose is just to help someone get employment. And I'd like to work with Work One here in town with this as well. Something that is really important to me is that everyone that comes into my trustee office is greeted with a warm, welcoming smile, and I'm glad that they're coming in to see me. I know they're already stressed out and usually in a pretty tough spot. So sometimes, they're behind on their rent or they have a utility shut-off notice or something else. My mentality is I want to help you if I can.
That's good.
Well, thanks.
And why? This is my last question that I like to ask everyone. Okay. Why do you want to be the next Union Township trustee?
I love what I do with working at the WIC program and volunteering at the clothing center. I'm very passionate about helping those in my community, and I feel there is so much more that I should be doing. I was constantly drawn to the trustee position because with working with low-income families at the WIC program and the clothing center and with my degree in financial planning, I have a lot to offer these families right here in my backyard. And this is my home. This is my community. Why would I not want to help them?
Right.
Yeah.
And you have anything else you'd like to add before we wrap all this up?
Well, maybe a little something. Just please consider voting for Leslie Bruder for Union Township trustee. I've got on my little brochure, it says the candidate with the experience, education, and desire to make a difference as Union Township trustee. I just want people to know that this is the only position in politics I have ever wanted. I have no other dreams or aspirations of doing anything else in politics. And I plan to be your trustee for as long as you want me to be. I just want to remind people that your vote is your vote. No one will know how you voted unless you tell them. If you vote for me or not, please just get out on May 8th, which is just 2 weeks from today, and vote. Let your voice be heard. And I want to thank you, Brandi, for letting me be here, and WMRS and all the listeners listening.
You're very welcome. That was Leslie Bruder, the Union Township trustee candidate running for Union Township trustee. Remember to get out and vote on May the 8th. And we will have more candidate interviews tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock. So you don't want to miss that right here on WMRS Sunny 107.7. Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you.